Good evening, everyone, and welcome to TFL. Well, welcome to Gavra Academy. This is round
God,
2.
Started well.
We've started well. This is going to be a great night of racing, I've got to say. We are here for Gavra Academy, round 2, in the Zhuhai International Circuit, in the Guangdong region of China. We're not going to make any jokes about the track, like we were before the broadcast was being set up. But joining me in the commentary box, as always, taking off camera duties tonight is that small guy 2001.
Hello. I've just had a look at the circuit layout and there's quite a few overtaking and heavy braking zones.
By the way, we've got a wet quali, light rain. Forgot to mention that.
I think it's light rain throughout the whole thing, isn't it?
I think it's just for qualifying. I'll get the standings up while I'm at it as well. There we go. Beautiful light rain. Now I've got
turns. 14 turns and these 1, 2,
oh no, I don't want that.
3, 4, 5, 6 heavy braking zones. So just see plenty of opportunities.
There we go.
Oh, this is a lot. You know what? Honestly, I think the screen would be better if we were on this screen, because like it'll show up on the bottom and you've not got all that faffing around that you choose.
Where's this? Oh, is that the splits by any chance?
That's my screen. Yeah.
Yeah, I've got the splits on. I've got the standings up on the left hand side, and I've got the overview, the track map on the right hand side, and I'm on truck side view. I just need to figure out how to get through to people. There we go. We can get some action underway. It is sunny, but it is light rain. It's quite intriguing, and I need to turn up my volume. Just realised. So, let me take you through the standings from round 1. Of course, we were at Silverstone International Circuit last week in the Ginetta GT5s. These are the BMW touring cars. Very nice cars, these. I've driven them around this track plenty of time, and they're very nice to handle. And I'm currently sitting on board with Javier Ranz, who is second in the championship behind K-Morse. K-Morse is also here tonight. So it's K-Morse up in the prime spot of first place. There's a little bit of lag going on. Hopefully that's not interfering with the stream. Yeah, Javier Ranz in second. Kaiser Goof in third on 21 points. If you're wondering how the point structure works out, 30, 24, 21, 18, 15, 12, 10, 8, 6, 5, all the way down to 1 point. So K-Morse leads on 30. Javier Ranz on 24, Kaiser Goose on 21, Krezar on 18, Techie on 15, GTSR 12 on 12, Adam Crow the 12 on 10, quite a few 12s in there, Tiolo, the Italian driver, in on 8 points, N62 49 on 6, but he has picked up a penalty. Looking at the standings, he's picked up a 1 star. Now I need to find out what this means. Rules, it's on the bottom here. LLP1, limited qualifying duration, so he's only got 10 minutes to qualify instead of the opposed 20 minutes.
So who is this?
And that is that's GTSR 12, I think.
Okay.
Oh no, it's N62, sorry, N62, the German driver.
I was staying in the pits for now, so
yeah, Noren's just joined.
Does he not come out until when 10 minutes hits, or does he do 10 minutes after that?
It'll be when 10 minutes has gone through the qualifying session, then he can proceed out the track. We do have a warning on K-Morse's end, which is not great. Krezar has set the pole time at the minute of a 156.2. I'm still on board with Javier Ranz because I want to see what he can set. Obviously the light rain, I tried this in the dry, and you were aiming for like 140 lap times, I think. So knock about 9-10 seconds off, I would say, and then you'll probably have your optimum time for tonight. Possibly even more than that. Oh my god! Just ignore what I've just said. Javier Ranz, a 44.6. God, I must have been going slow. Oh no! No, I must have been going slow. But then I've realised I actually did a 132 on one of my laps
Oh, right. Very
in the
good.
dries. So I ran the 142s, 143s, I think, for Paul here tonight. Always set by Javier Rand, and he's 200s up in the first sector. Kamos has just gone into second with a 45 flat, just going through turns 1 and 2 there. Adam Crowther currently sitting in third. Then it's GTSR 12 and 4th. Krezar in 5th, who is up on his time. Let's just have a look. He is approaching turns 11 and 12 at the top of the track. This track is quite varied, if I've got to be honest. Plenty of left and right-handers. There's no like gradation changes as you see at the Algarve. There's no gradation changes on this track.
Just the first straight when you're looking at it.
The dip down, the downhill on the first straight. It is a bit bobbly and a bit bumpy, as Krezar is improving on his time, and he goes a 10th off GTS and goes 5th. Let's have a look through the rest of the order at the minute. Kaiser Goof, 8.5 seconds up on his time. I thought he was going to go on the grass there, if I've got to be honest. Let's see. So 8.5 seconds would put him ahead of GTS, I think. So this will put him into 4th. Quite possibly, as we do have a bit of lag. Now then, Kaiser Goof, just backing off the lap a little bit. Just hesitating through the final corner there, and he's coming across the line. Yeah, if he didn't hesitate there, he would have went quicker than GTS. Certainly, he's lost 1.1 seconds in that final sector. Car behind. Who was that car behind? That was GTS. He's just improved. 48.9.
Oh, yeah.
Nice start from him. Kaiser Goof. Tiolo now in 7th, the Italian driver. Teki in 8th. Matt in 9th. And Javier... Oh, that's gone from Becerra to Javier Ranz there. So Becerra actually in 10th.
Oh, he has
And...
been on,
Oh, ABR's gone for a spin! Oh, goodness me. Oh my... Jesus. Luckily he was returning to the garage there.
That was F1. That would have been...
Pile up.
Well, truly out of the Grand Prix.
That would have been absolute pile up there. So Javier Ranz is currently your pole setter. He's 9/10 off his time. Going towards 10, 11 and 12.
Must be coming at the end of this line.
No, I think he's still pushing it. Of course, the good thing is about this 20-minute qualifying session is drivers do have a lot of time to set a lap. But it's 1 minute 44, 45 round if you're quick enough like Javier Ranz and Kamos. That's surely going to bring the time down considerably at the end of the session. Adam Crowther's up 4/10 in 3rd. And I'm just checking I have got my mic on this time. And it definitely is on, so people can hear me, unlike my TFOL mess up, shall we say. Absolute shambles. Having your mic on mute for 10 minutes and not realising until somebody puts in the lobby settings and the lobby chat is not really that good. Sadly, we're not having this. He's just improved Adam Crowther actually. Improved 600ths. Yeah, 3.3 seconds off. Go on, I thought you were going to say something there.
Oh, no, I don't even know.
So Javier Ranz has just came in the pits. Norin is still to set lap. I think he might be on 1 now. He's coming up towards the final 2 corners. This is turn 13. Turn 14 is the next one.
Oh, it's just outbroke himself, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, but he didn't get on the grass compared to, I think it was Kaiser Goof. He didn't get on the grass there. And Norin coming across the line. And he is going on to his lap, I think.
Oh.
By the looks. ABR after that crash.
The car's still messed up. The front of it's still squished.
Yeah, it is. Well,
I don't know if it'll affect him.
yeah, if he returns to garage or pits, then it'll probably fix itself. To be honest,
He's
broken himself there. He's going in the grass. Oh, good recovery. And he carried more, and he carried less speed through there as well. There's a yellow flag somewhere on track, and it is turn 10, I think. Let's investigate that. Who is that?
And 62 can out of the pits and go.
Oh! Goodness me, where's Tiolo gone? Goodness me, so that's who it was. So Tiolo, going for a bit of a Sunday morning shopping. Beautiful camera angle, that. Absolutely fantastic. He should be coming into the shot any second now, and there we go.
Hey.
He appears, doing his disappearing act, but he has reappeared on track. Hopefully he can improve on that 6th place.
5 seconds.
Yep. 5.4.
And
oh yeah.
has been released, and he can.
N62, and there he is. He's going out the track. So N62 was served the penalty. Thank you very much to him for making to serve his penalty. And he is coming out in a little bit of traffic. He's just got to be aware of the car on the right-hand side of the track, who is, if I investigate through the field, that's Matt, I think. Matt just came out behind. So Matt's actually realised, and they're both teammates. They're both in the same livery cars, which is interesting to see. Look like they've got the Italian flag on the top there.
Yes. Yeah.
That's a nice livery, that. Yeah, look at the shot at the minute. You can't see it at the minute, but it's on top of the roof of the car, and that is quite a nice livery, if I've got to be honest.
ABR set his light, but he's at 19 seconds off the pace.
ABR, yeah, he might have made a mistake. He's coming through the final corner now, though. He is not coming in the pits, so I think he might be improving. Let's see where this puts him. Oh, he goes quicker by 9 seconds. 9.9 seconds still off the pace. So obviously there's quite a bit of variation in the times at the minute, wouldn't you think?
It's in the grass. Yeah, there is kind of a very difference, but so the companies, so they just got to constantly improve. It's not about.
Oh, see, what's happening with ABR? He's just carrying a bit too much speed into the corners, and that's not getting the optimum run out. He's just got to feather the throttle through the corners. See, he's lost 8/10 in that first sector. If he feathered the throttle, then I think he'd probably be up on his time. Is there a dry line forming, actually?
Speedo. Speedo.
Oh, we can go on the Speedo, yeah. Just need to figure it out. There we go. Oh, yeah. That's one of the things I forgot to put up. Jesus. Oh, terrible. Let's actually go on board cockpit view. Oh, look at the damage on that car. Goodness me. Oh, there we go, he's up on his time. So obviously he made a mistake in that middle sector. That's why we might have seen the yellow flags earlier. And he wants to be carrying a bit more speed than that through there. If that was in the dry, he'd probably be wanting to carry 50 mile an hour at least through the corner to try and get the best run out. Let's see him through the final corner, and he's... Ooh, controlled that nicely actually. Yeah, he should be up on his time. He should be improving. This might go ahead of Techie here. Let's have a look. And he doesn't, but he goes ahead of Norin, currently sitting in 11th place. And let's...
He's got space.
Has he?
Oh no, he hasn't.
Oh, he hasn't, he's on track. Oh, let's go trackside cam. Still trying to figure out the camera settings on this. All learning curve from us here in Gavra Academy. Especially me. This is my second time using the cameras. Yeah, no one's down this time. Let's go on board with somebody else. The top 6 are in the pits at the minute. Oh, actually, let's run you through the order. Let's get the timings up. And let's run you through the order. So Javier Rands with a 1:44.6, as my co-commentator yawns in the background. As if that wasn't broadcasted. Ken Morse on a 45 flat. Then there's a huge jump of nearly 2.9 seconds to Adam Crowther in 3rd. GTS R12 in 4th, Crazar in 5th, 4.4 seconds off the pace with a 49.1. Tiolo on 6th, Matt 7th, Kaiser Goof in 8th, Techie 9th, ABR in 10th, Norin 11th, N62 12th. He has set his lap and he is gone on a 158.6, so he's 14 seconds off the pace basically. And Becerra obviously, and once again, thank you to Gavra Academy and to Gavra for hosting this, because he's at the bottom. Just want to mention him.
Just to add, Matt did jump into P7. It wasn't originally Kaiser Goof in that slot. Matt did improve 2 tenths, just
let's have a look.
2 tenths quicker.
There's a bunch of 3 cars going through pretty much the same amount of track. Crazar, Tiolo, 2 of them, and the other one I think is N62. It is N62 in that IBAC Racing livery. I just have to reply to a message. I'm just trying to pick up a driver to go on board with.
There's a big queue here, and that is who's that car behind? Because that car's been in the wars.
Tiolo, that was Crazar. Oh, Tiolo's in the gravel there.
Yeah.
Just cutting away from him slightly. Crazar, yeah, just letting them through. Just letting them go.
People going into the grandstand, these people going into the wall.
Yep, and Tiolo's returned to the pits. Let's have a look on board with... Who shall we go on board with? Pick a driver. Any driver.
Let's go with Crazar.
Go on board with Crazar. Right, I'm just going to reply to this message.
Okay. So, Crazar just possibly ended his lap going onto his line. With that lovely front downforce that he has of the hood. Just trying to push that car into the ground a little bit more. How's he going? No, he's starting his laps now. Hopefully he can improve. If he wants to make any inroads against people ahead, he's got to go quicker by 10th and a half. Possible. Once whether he can get the jump done.
Ooh.
Oh shit! Oh, he should.
Oh, that's what you don't want to be doing.
Yeah, just pushing too much. Don't know if he's got any holiday lap time for that, but yeah, he's down on his side anyway. So
mind you, I am appreciating the little raindrops coming down the camera. I feel that's pretty nice addition to Project Cars this season. So I mean, this game was released what, last year?
Yes, it was.
Yeah, it's a very nice addition. I mean, you don't get rain in GT Sport. You do get rain in F1, obviously. But you don't get in GT Sport. And obviously with Gavra running their GT Sport leagues, I think pretty soon. I need to check actually if there's any more info on that on the website. Give me a moment.
Brendan Lee and probably Danny getting the wanted from Mercedes-AMG Sports team.
Was that in the third race?
That was in the... Have a look.
Was that in China or...?
I don't know.
Yeah, he does. He wins.
And Marcel J. Keffer in P3. That's the second race.
Ah, the second one. The second race even. Right, let's have a look. See, I'm trying to get the results up. It's on Sky. If anybody does want to watch this, by the way, the F1 eSports, it is on Sky Sports F1, which is a very nice addition, I've got to admit, by Sky. Javi Rands and K-Morse, just realised they're in the pits. Are they going to be getting another lap in? Don't think they are. Guys in the pits at the minute, as there is a car off, which I think might be N62. Let's just check. It is N62, I was correct. Let's go back on board with Crazar. At the minute, as you can see, that BMW touring car is battered up, and he's gone in the grass, which is what you don't want to be doing, and he put a dent first gear as well. Apparently there was an absolute insane first lap last lap going on in the final race of the esports. The results will be coming through very, very soon, which I hope to give you an update on if anybody is interested in F1 esports. Just waiting for the tweet to come through. I think Rasmussen might have won, is what I'm hearing. Hell of a battle. Yeah, Rasmussen got him on the line. Got somebody on the line, apparently.
Oh, God. Hopefully it's Brendan Lowe, because then he'll be...
What an ending to the race in Baku. Everyone's saying what a race that was on Twitter.
Apparently there was a Haas in the wall as well, at the castle section.
Oh dear.
Don't know who the Haas esports drivers are, but...
Stefanko, Tyndall, and somebody else. There's two. I know Stefanko was one of them. Qualifying has been completed in the meantime. Everyone is starting to finish their laps. Crazy, I think, has just gone on to a lap, so he's lucky to get in, to try and get another lap in. 2 minutes he's got.
3 as last time.
Yeah, Matt's just come across the line. ABR is... somebody's coming across the line, that's Norin. Norin does improve slightly. 151.8. ABR is now the closest to the line. There's only 2 drivers going around on track, which is him and Krezar. Norin, of course, just came across the line and is finished. 80 odd seconds left in the session, and ABR now approaches the difficult turns 8 and 9, I think this is. This turns 8 and 9. Sorry, that's turns 9 and 10, sorry. Now coming towards turns 11 and 12, and he is improving, 800ths. Not enough to get anywhere near Kaiser Goof, though. No, 150.5. Yeah. Just feathers the throttle through, that's a nice line.
Yeah, Kaiser Goof's struggling compared to last time out in the British International Circuit. Just not suited with this car to conditions for him. But Javier Rams and K-Morse showing that they are the...
Much better line by ABR through there. Sorry to cut you off. ABR's coming across the line on the final lap. Does he improve? I think he might have done.
I think he improved, but nothing...
Yeah, 6.2. Yeah, he's improved by 800. So there's your timings. Javier Rams on the pole. K-Morse second, Adam Crowther third. And we go straight. The lobby. Let's make a prediction. Who are you going for? A 1, 2, 3.
If I had to take into account last race, I would say K-Morse, Javier Rams, and probably Adam Crowther. But I think that the top 3 will stay the way it is, unless one of either GTS or Crazer can get in the mix for this.
Interesting. Just an update on the Formula 1 esports. Frederick Rasmussen did take the win in the Toro Rosso, beat Brendan Lee on the line to win. In second, Formula Danny, or Daniel Beresnay, was in third. And apparently, Brendan Lee might have made a slight mistake at the castle section for the final lap of the race.
Oh, I hate Brendan Lee.
Which is interesting. Jess Games has just uploaded something there. Jess Games, former Gavra Racing alumni, of course. She's having a nice time down there. But I think we are getting prepared for the light sequence to come on and for the race to begin. So the 3 lights are off. And it's away we go. Here, and somebody's disconnected from the... Oh, that's Gavra, I think that's gone. Might have to have a restart.
K-Morse has had a lightning start.
K-Morse gets great out. Javier Rand is under pressure from Matt going down into turn. Whoa, they've had a contact. They've had a bit of contact.
It still stays side by side.
Ooh, bit of lag from Javier Rands. Let's go on board. I was on the wrong thing there. K-Morse does lead. The interval timings, by the way, does come up after the first sector. Somebody hasn't started, by the way, in the background. That might be Adam Crowther.
I hope not, because...
Possibly. Yeah, now the interval timings are appearing, and it's a 1.6 seconds gap from K-Morse out in front. Let's go on board with anybody else. There could be a move here. Oh, Techie's hit Matt. Techie, get too late on the brakes. And Matt down, and ABR's taking full. Where's ABR came from? He's up to third. Kaiser goofed down the order as well. Tiolo's gone down a position. Krazar's gone down a position.
ABR. He's just been shunted again by Techie. Techie just not getting.
That's GTS. That's GTS.
Are you sure? Oh yeah.
Yeah, GTS. Both in the same car. Krazar's just got past Techie for 5th and 6th, and then behind him, trying to hunt them down, is Tiolo, the Italian, trying to hunt them down. And behind, oh, somebody's off in the background. That's that's N62 off in the background. Goodness me, saw that in the back of shot. Wow. That's a huge shunt.
Oh, that's Matt having a bit of a moment out on there.
Yeah, Matt was having a bit of a moment as I just focus in the cameras again. Let's go on board with ABR, and let's actually have a oh, Chris have a moment there. Chris must have had a moment, a little bit of moment in the background. I think that was Sarah just getting a little bit of a tap from somebody. We do have quite a few yellow warnings, I've got to be honest. Kaiser Goof is in the pits on lap 1, and at the end of lap 1, Kimmo leads away from Javier Rand. It's only a second. GTS in 3rd, ABR 4th, Techie 5th, Krazar in 6th. And I do apologise for the slightly shoddy camera work.
It's not the best.
Let's go on board.
Shoddy camera work. Look at.
No, that's a better shot. That's a better shot. Javier Rand, here we go. Let's try and board. This is for position. I'm just having a look further down the field if we've got anything going on. Don't think we have. Yeah, Javier Rand's right on the back of him. Beautiful variation of camera shots there. Javier Rand catching the leader, Kamos. 7.8 seconds. Let's go on board with. Oh dear. Let's go on board with the trackside cam. Had enough of the all rotating camera shot. 410, here comes Javier Rand looking to try and get Kamos. This is for the lead of the race. As in behind, Krazar and Techie are starting to have a bit of a battle. Oh! Kamos is off! Kamos off at the final corner, and that's given game, set, and possibly the race to Javier Rand. Javier Rand was catching him at the time. Kamos has had a moment. 1.8 seconds the gap now. Let's just go on behind. Oh, somebody's off in the background. That's Adam Crowther off. Adam Crowther off into the grass.
Oh my god, there's another car. It's got. Oh, that's another one.
Is that another one? Oh, that's N62. Yeah, N62's off. Let's see how Kaiser Goof approaches us. Kaiser Goof. Let's run on board with Techie. Techie's right on the back of Krazar. This is for 5th and 6th on track. Both of them. That was a bit of a corner cut on me out. Just checking the nationalities of these drivers. Krazar is British, Techie is Spanish. So Techie the Spaniard trying to get Krazar the Brit. Oh, and Techie outbreaks himself. And he's taking second. Yeah, he's taken second gear through there as well. So he's lost more time than what could have been expected. And he's now 1.3, 1.4 seconds off Krazar in front, with Matt now chasing them down in 7th place. We're on lap 3 of 16 here for Gavra Academy round 2. And Matt having a little bit of a moment there.
Yeah, just too early on the power. I would have thought that just slam the power down on these cars, but sometimes even the slowest cars can have a bit of a switch on the back end. And that is that's a long one. Just not getting his brake much right. Hopefully if he gets some 5, he'll be able to get some cars ahead. But right now, I think he's only going to be going down the order.
Yeah, Matt is chasing him down, the Italian, who didn't attend last week in Silverstone. Was that a car off? That was GTS off. I thought there was a car off right on the right hand of the shot. GTS is off.
Oh, that was a unorthodox move. Oh, that is a car
GTS off.
Background. I don't know who that is.
That was Adam Crowther getting past Tiolo. Tiolo went wide, Adam Crowther went past, and he is now up into that position. As I'm on a ride on board with... Kamos was getting rather close there. That was down to 9/10. That gap. Oh, Techie's going off track. Not great. He's got to keep control of that car. Is the Spaniard. Getting chased down by Matt, and he in turn is chasing down Crazar. What? Hang on.
Oh, right. So yeah, Matt just closing down this. It's coming to the quite technical part of the track. Double left hand. Second left. So first for a heavy braking zone. And I'm just getting a better run compared to Seki. The pros are moving up the inside. He's gone for it. And yes, he makes it, but he goes for the switch back. But he can't make it happen, he just doesn't have the confidence or the grip. He's not like, oh, let's see. P5, have to just something down a little bit, trying to find his feet and getting a move on. Just going through the final corner. So just still struggling. Like that. Just trying to soldier into the cars ahead. Bottle at the back, which is Norin and GTS. GTS just closing down a little bit, then for 9th, 10th and 11th. With a three-way battle almost, oh never mind. I think Adam Carter did lose the back of. So, yeah, looking at a two-car battle with Techie trying to just having a look on the inside. Oh, that is, oh, and he's gone to the grass. And Crazer up ahead has had some issues, and now Matman's on the back of it. So let's hopefully that's the alert to switch back to that. But for now, let's use the camera to see the battles, but it's just ramping up the pace too much now. And the gap to the leader has come down to 7/10, just having around something like just buckling under the pressure. He didn't buckle under the pressure in the race, and it cost him a value.
Oh, apologise for my absence. As we do have a battle for the lead. Kemos is right behind Javier Ranz. 4/10 of a second. Kemos is catching. He set the fastest lap of the race with a 1:41 flat. Compared to Javier Ranz on a 1:41.4. Very nice. I think there's been quite a few changes, if I've got to be honest, since I've been away. As Kemos tries to lunge it down the inside of Javier Ranz. Ooh. Very nearly. Oh yeah, he did, but is it done? Because Crazy was right on the back of him.
Crazy made a mistake, and took
Look at the run Crazy got though through that corner. It's a very, very nice run. Yeah, battle for the lead. In the meantime, Javier Ranz must have made a mistake this lap or last lap for it to be 6/10. It was 1.9 at one point. So Kemos has really got the bit between his teeth, and he is trying now to catch Javier Ranz. 57 seconds separating the top 13, by the way. The 13 drivers out on track. I have a chocolate brownie in my hand. That's why I went quiet for a little bit. And I've got a bit in my mouth now, so I will try and commentate while I eat, which is not ideal.
Yeah, I think if you go on Javier Ranz, I think it's got a similar amount of thought
21.7, 21.5. Yeah, relatively around the same amount of fuel. I mean, if I've got to be honest, they've probably overfueled the cars for this track.
I mean, they have lost
by a mile.
13 litres in 7 laps. Oh, that's K-Mod's gone.
Yeah, he's lost about. Well, he's lost about second tenths there, 8 tenths.
Battle for 4th. Go to that.
Oh, Matt's gone down the inside. Yeah, Matt's down the inside of Quasar. Oh, Techie just nearly hit the back of Quasar. In the meantime, got very close to the back of him. I'm not sure if they actually physically touched. Doesn't look like they did. But Matt up to 4th, and Quasar's trying to do a dummy up the inside. But he's got to switch it. Oh, that's a bit dangerous. That is very, very dangerous from Quasar. That, I think, will be an LLP point for him.
Yeah,
Moving under braking, not great at all. If that was F1, then you'd probably get what, a penalty?
A 5 seconds, or let through if you let them through within the course of a lap. Well, not anything penalised, but there'll be a 3 or 5 second penalty before that. I think it's been 5 every time it's happened.
Yeah, Kimmels is just getting a couple of tenths as well on Javier Rands. Just keeping an eye on that battle. Battle for first and second. There we go. I'm highlighting it on the stream. But currently the close battles for 4th and 5th, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, however, 7th and 8th, you just go to that.
Fiordo and Norin, both in the same livery of cars. Coming round the final corner, they're starting lap 8 now. And Norin, oh, here comes Tiolo. Tiolo down the inside, possibly. Norin's wary of the danger. That's a very deep line from Tiolo. And Norin could get him back on the inside here. At turn 2. Not quite, and Tiolo's got the position. Nice.
I think the car's just to get it off the corner.
Right, let's switch back to the battle for... Yeah, let's just turn back to the battle for 4th and 5th. Quasar right on the back of Matt. Keep an eye on the K-Morse battle as well, because that is going to be... That's down to 6 tenths. Yeah, we could see a move from pretty much any moment now.
Yeah. Well, we have got a move for P9
Yep, Basara, just making a little mistake, I think.
It's just lost all that time that we just gave on.
Matt is now pulled away from Quasar.
Yeah.
Who I think has made a mistake. Is that a mistake? I think.
Under 5 tenths now.
Yeah, there it is. Javier Rands is 200s up on his lap. But K-Morse, look at the previous lap. 40.6 compared to a 41.3. K-Morse is all over Javier Rands here. The Spaniard is under pressure from the Brit. And this could be K-Morse's second victory if he can get past Kazagoof. If he can get past Javier Rands, the Spaniard, if he can get past him, Javier will be having another second place, and K-Morse will be getting his second win of the season. And another 30 points added to the total. So let's see if he can make a way through, force a way through. He is catching him. He's now within the slipstream. The slipstream is effective on this track, but not as much as I would say Silverstone. As Javier Rands just getting a bit of time there. K-Morse a little bit hesitant, I think, into the breaking point. And K-Morse now is on the back foot. Yeah, both of them should try and aim for the apex on the right hand side and go for a high third gear through there. But now it's within 6 tenths again. Javier Rands slower. K-Morse just slightly quicker on that lap after that mistake. If he didn't make that mistake, possibly that lap we would have been looking at a 41... What? 41.5? Yeah. Very nice chocolate brownie. I may add.
Is it homemade or is it
It's made from one of my mum's friends from work, I think. Very nice. I'm getting fatter and fatter. HD! Oh, I thought K-Moss was going to go for a move on the inside. I had Gavra around. They just messed up his braking point there. And they are coming up to Kaisergoof. He must have spun somewhere. Out on track.
Yeah, it's just not
31 on the rest.
He's 6 seconds off the race. Last lap away.
And he's getting caught at what, 5-6 seconds a lap?
We'll catch him within. They will catch him, should I say, within 2-3 laps.
As I just replied to a message, and I'm going to take a drink as well. Let's see, K-Moss is within 4 tenths. Roughly around 4 tenths. Look at the slipstream. He is catching within that slipstream, but he's got to try and get into a position where he can overtake him. The straight, really, only around here, as N62 was made a mistake, I think might have gone in the gravel on the right-hand side of the track. Very nice.
If they pushed it on the exit a little bit more, get more speed coming out of it, just use the whole track width to their advantage.
Oh, a bit of lag going on now from Javier Rands. He's gone forward with K-Moss for a bit more stable connection. Oh, look at that, he's just made a mistake. That's cost him. He's got to work very hard. It's 3 laps in a row, by the way, that K-Moss has actually been quicker than Javier Rands. This lap around, I think it'll be Javier Rands getting the fastest lap, getting the fastest last lap around. He's now a second clear of K-Moss.
Yeah, he's just within that distance to 162, so this is probably where he's going to be starting to get held.
He is catching him. Yeah, there's N62. Oh, N62 could interfere here. He doesn't. That's good to see. Keeps out of the way. Has cost K-Moss a little bit of time, but I think that might have been K-Moss's hesitancy rather than anything else. And K-Moss is looking for the second win, of course, after his triumph at his home track in Silverstone. Next week, by the way, we are heading to, when I get up, we're at a familiar track next week.
Italy?
No, we're at
no,
Hockenheim.
Oh.
Hockenheim, the GP circuit, in the Formula Cs, same as last year, if I do recall. And I think, yeah, I think Hockenheim, was that one of our first races that we did, the Gavra Academy?
Our first race, if I remember,
K-Moss made a mistake.
Formula B's, or was it Formula A's?
I don't know, we'll have to have a look on the streams.
No, it was Formula C because Hockenheim last was the Caterhams.
Yes, it was the Caterhams. Ah, and we don't have the Caterhams this year, of course. We've got Formula C's, we've got Red Bull Ring with the Porsche Caymans, we've got Dubai International with the Radicals, SR3s, and the Indianapolis GP circuit with the Ferrari GT3s. Which is quite interesting. I've just come on board with this battle for 4th between Matt and Crazy. It has closed up considerably over the last lap or so. And Crazy, the Brit, is chasing down Matt the Italian. Matt, what a lovely name that is, I've got to say. In commentating, not too hard to say, and not too difficult to say either. And Crazy is right on the back of him. Matt, ooh, oh, he's made a mistake, and Matt, there we go. That's the mistake that Crazy would have been wanting from his rival. And as I said when we were on board with Javier Rands and K-Moss, is Matt going to look up the inside? He does, he'll get the deeper line, and this will be a horrible run-off for him. He's going to lose time, and as you can see, he is already losing time, but he isn't within the slipstream. He's taking a different line to Crazy. He should just stay within the slipstream. That'll catch him up a little bit. We've also got a battle for 8th and 9th going on, and Adam Crowther has just overtaken Techie, who I think has been in the grass.
Oh, he's hit the wall as well.
He has hit the wall, left hand side. Obviously there's no damage, but Techie is just taking this a little bit too hard. And Javier Rands, 1 lap 13 now. The gap is being reduced. K-Morse has once again set a quicker lap than Javier Rands. So out of the 4 of the last 5 laps, Javier Rands has been slower on track compared to K-Morse. But K-Morse's run off turn 8 is absolutely horrible. Because Javier Rands is getting, out of turn 7, sorry, Javier Rands has a much better run out compared to K-Morse, and that has just been seen there. Can K-Morse find this 5 tenths? It almost looks like he gets close, but never attempts to go for anything.
Oh, there's a battle for 4th and 5th. The times are fluctuating.
Oh, Crazor, yeah. I think Crazor might have just made a mistake, ran into the grass a little bit there. And Matt has gained that position. That was off turn 3, I think. No, turn 2. By the way, ABR, where did he start? ABR's now running in 3rd place out on track. He's 45 seconds off. Hang on, I'm going to cut the battle off the lead. In the meantime, K-Morse. And who was that? I think that's GTS getting out of the way. Let's just check that is GTS getting out of the way. It is GTS. Becerra is the next one approaching. And K-Morse has getting a little bit of time out of that. Javier Rands is under pressure. Can the Spaniard be forced into a mistake by the Brit? K-Morse looking for this win. And again, he was 6 tenths quicker last time around compared to Javier Rands. He's close enough for a move if he dares, tries it with 3 laps to go. Here, at the culmination of Gavra Academy round 2. At Zhuhai, and he gets the lead of the race on the inside. K-Morse, what a beautiful move that is. He jukes him in a bit of a, well, false sense of hope really by Javier Rands. Just took a wider line than K-Morse, and K-Morse gets the lead of the race. We said he should go for a move, and he has gone for a move, but he's made a mistake on the curve. And here comes Javier Rands back up the inside. The Spaniard has retaken the lead of the race. Contrasting fortunes in the space of 30 seconds. K-Morse, can he go for an outside move at turn 11? He's going to try it. Javier Rands again taking the wider line, but he defends the position well. They've got Becerra in front, who might play a little bit of factor into things, and might factor in here. And K-Morse is 3 tenths off. Again, he's getting close, but he's not quite pulling off the move. We want to see a move. Here he goes. He's much closer this time. Let's just ride on board. Is he going to go for a move? I want to see a move. Down the inside. He's going to try and switch it down the inside. K-Morse not going for it. Becerra's letting them through on the outside there. Javier Rands just making a little mistake. Has just forced K-Morse, I think, into a little bit of a mistake there. Just outrun him in the dirty air.
Get the run off the corner this time.
Yep. Just to point out, Adam Crowther has... Yeah, sorry, what were you saying?
He's definitely got a good exit compared to
here he is, he's got it here. Same position as last time. Javier Rands trying to defend off the inside. Has he outbroken himself here? He's got the car stopped, but Javier Rands retakes the lead of the race again. K-Morse, he should have broke. Just waited for an opportunistic move, I think. I was pointing out Adam Crowther has retaken 7th, and Norin has made a mistake actually. Norin dropping down the field, he's down to 9th. Let's see him, he's gone for a spin. And that is... that's the 2 leaders coming through. That was the 2 leaders coming through. So now, everyone up to Techie has not been lapped yet. Rands just getting caught in a wide outline there, just hanging off the camber of the track. Can K-Morse close in? We're about to start the final lap here. Don't tune out at this point because you're in for a thrilling last lap. A battle for the win between Javier Rands the Spaniard and K-Morse the Brit. And K-Morse is within 3 tenths, but he just lost a little bit of time off the final corner. That is still Becerra, I think, out in front of them. Oh no, sorry, it's Techie out in front of them. K-Morse was slightly slower than Javier Rands on that last lap. So Javier Rands has put in one of his best laps in previous laps terms. And Billy is messaging me during commentary, which is great. Hopefully that didn't pop up on the stream. K-Morse has got a good run, but I think Javier Ranz has just got the pace. Look at how they're catching up to the rest of the field. Goodness me, and he's put it in the B-League chat, hasn't he? K-Morse has got for a move down the inside. Oh, Javier Ranz has made a mistake. They've touched. They've made contact on the rear end. And if Billy and Deneen can stop messaging, that'll be much appreciated, because we do want to see this battle. Be much appreciated if they are possibly watching. Hope they are. Trying to be considerate. K-Morse, I don't think he's close enough. I think this is Javier Ranz's to lose now. I think it is. Javier Ranz. K-Morse could try one here. He's going to try and force. Oh, he's gone for it. He's gone down the inside. That's it. K-Morse was trying too hard for the win. Javier Ranz, I think, is going to come across the line in first, unless something absolutely horrible happens in this. It's going to be Javier Ranz around the final corner. The Spaniard, let's ride on board with them. The Spaniard is going to be winning here. Retribution for Silverstone. Javier Ranz takes it. K-Morse is in second. Great final lap between the both of them. Great battling. ABR is the closest car to the line. They're still going to wait ages for the rest of the thingy. Techie's got into the pits. Is he going to be overtaken by Becerra? Yeah, Techie's just coming out of the pits. ABR coming through turns 9 and 10. He is now on the run down to the line. Any time today would be very, very nice. Cars coming across the line on the back markers. Oh, goodness me. I really appreciate messages coming through, but I really should turn notifications off, shouldn't I? Next time.
Yes.
I shall turn notifications off before I do commentary next week. That is a promise. Because Billy and Deneen have just been stupid now. ABR is coming across the line, however, in third. Great performance from him. I think...
I don't know who that is, but that is one front end of the car just flipping about.
Is that...
62.
You're right, it is N62. Oh, goodness me. Getting loads of thingies through. Matt in fourth. Krezar coming across the line in fifth. Tiolo is going to be finishing in sixth, the Italian. Matt in fourth, by the way. He didn't appear last week, so that's a very, very good performance from him. And Adam Crowther is coming across the line in seventh, and that is it. Gavra Academy. I've just earned a trophy. Absolutely fantastic. Oh, K-Morse had a penalty of a second. Possibly for that little mistake. So Javier Ranz wins. K-Morse second, ABR in third, Matt fourth, Krezar fifth, Tiolo sixth, Adam Crowther in seventh, Norrin in eighth, Techie ninth, Becerra in 10th, Kaiser Goof in 11th, GTSR 12 in 12th, N62 49 in 13th. Gavra was the one that retired out the race because somehow he was a car in this race. And that is your final order here at Zhuhai International Circuit. So Javier Ranz, the Spaniard, takes it from K-Morse. Let's return to the race central.
Yeah, looking at it. I think ABI did a great job from where it started. K-Morse and Javier at Ranz just having a great ding-dong, which they probably should have had at Britain, just that Javier didn't have the pace, but it turned out to be a great battle. Quite a lot of mini battles on track as well. Possibly an incident that needs to be sorted between Techie and Krezar.
Yes.
They're moving on the braking. But other than that, I think it was a good race.
It was a very good race, and once again, thank you to Gavra and Gavra Racing. We can't express this enough. I'd like to say thank you to them for letting us commentate on this, letting us stream it. Hopefully the camera work was up to standard. That was my second time on the cameras, if I've got to be honest, and I thought I did a good job on the first long. I think I've done a good job here, if I've got to be honest. But next week, of course, we're in Hockenheim, the Grand Prix circuit, a track that is familiar to both myself and Small Guy. So we should be on top of our games for that and know plenty about the track. That's in the Formula C's. Weather for qualifying, heavy cloud. 17 laps in the Formula C's, clear race, and yeah, that is it for tonight. Thank you very much for watching. Unless you want to add anything?
Nope.
I think we're done. Thank you very much for watching, and until next week at Hockenheim, same place, same time, same channel, it is goodbye from myself and Small Guy.